For some people, 20 bucks means a couple of extra trips to the coffee shop. To others, it's food on the table. The city of Spokane has decided what you should do with $20 after months of debate. The city council passed a $20 vehicle tab tax at last night's meeting. KXLY4's Tori Brunetti live. And Tori, $20 for every car in the city adds up to about $2.5 million.
Yes, and it's easy to see how this tax will benefit the city. These 4 cars represent $80 that will go towards help repairing our streets and sidewalks. The impact to the citizen varies. If you're one person, you own one vehicle, that means less than a tank of gas. But if you're a person that owns dozens of vehicles, the impact is much greater.
How many businesses have closed in the last 3 years?
Kevin Schroeder opened Spokane Pro Care 24 years ago. He has struggled to survive the economic storm, and this new vehicle tax isn't going to help.
It's just another hit to the business.
He owns 75 vehicles, quickly turning a $20 tax into more than just $1,000. But Schroeder isn't just worried about businesses.
Mrs. Smith on a fixed income that is already struggling, I think that's huge.
Netherly Yeager agrees. She owns one car and will probably have no problem coming up with the $20. But it's still money she'd rather spend on something else.
$20, gosh, that's going to help me go shopping a little bit, you know, for some clothes.
City Councilman John Schneider voted in favor of the tax. He says the money will be well spent. 90% will help fix city streets, paying for filling potholes, grinding overlays, materials, and even additional crews.
People ought to look at it this way. They're already paying a tax in deferred maintenance, and that tax is called a front-end alignment, new struts for your car, a lost hubcap, or reduced fuel efficiency from having poor conditioned roads.
Councilman Schneider says the other 10% will help make the city more pedestrian friendly because the city is building a people-friendly transportation system.
We aren't creating a transportation system for vehicles, we're creating a transportation system for human beings.
Schroeder says he will find a way to stretch an already tight budget, but he will be surprised if he starts to see better roads.
I've lived in Spokane my whole life. We have always had awful roads.
And to ensure the money goes to repairing our streets, there will be a separate committee of volunteers that will oversee the funds. The tax is going to go into effect sometimes in the next 6 months. Now, Schroeder says he will not raise his prices because keeping them consistent is how he's managed to survive this economy. But I talked to several businesses that said they will have no choice but to put on the additional cost onto their consumer. In Spokane, Tori Brunetti, KXLY4 HD News.